Again with these fucking icons dying. When will it stop, bro? Will this shit go? Will this shit go fucking stop? It's fucking me up. We had enough with the live show based on Bobby Cox. Now I gotta go do it. I gotta go do this fucking bullshit based on this fucking guy. Oh fuck no. It ain't working. I'm gonna try Dennis Rush. I'm gonna go to real news. I'm going to have to go to real news about Mr. Dennis Rush. Oh man. Let me go to the pop culture. Excuse me. Oh, it's not gonna be. It's not long enough. No. It's not long enough, bro. It's not long enough. I might just go to the Hollywood Reporter. We got something here about uh about television legend Dennis Rush. Um, yeah. Let me explain to you about this man. Dennis Rush. Dennis Rush was pronounced dead. The child actor of the Andy Griffith television show was 74 years old. And we explain to you about what happened to Mr. Rush. Dennis Rush, who played as Lon Chaney Jr. as the youngster opposite James Cagney in Man of a Thousand Faces, and one of OP's pals alongside uh, the guy who played as OP Taylor. The guy who played as OP Taylor was a little kid at the time. Ron Howard on the Andy Griffith Show. Um, Rush has died. He was 74 years old. Rush, Rush, who was diagnosed with leukemia like a month ago, like last month. He lived in San Diego, California, especially the San Diego area, and he died on May 9th. It's the same. It's the same date that happened to Bobby Cox. Um, on that date, yeah, Rush, who was diagnosed with leukemia last month. He lived in the San Diego area and died May 9th on the way to the hospital. Actor musician Keith Thibodeau told The Hollywood Reporter. Thibodeau, Thibodeau, who had played as the Johnny Paul Jason character, who was another of O.P. Taylor's friends, another of O.P.'s friends on the Andy Griffith Show. Though he was best known, even though he was best known as the Little Ricky character from the I Love Lucy TV show. Excuse me. Rush also showed up from 1960 to 1962 on both on episodes like 7 episodes of Wagon Train. That was an old television show that was usually been on the air for years. John Ford John Ford has directed him in one, and from 1962 1963 on 3 installments of the Laramie the Laramie television show. There were both westerns. Both of those shows were like westerns. That was from Review Studios and NBC. The freckle-faced Rush. That's right. The freckle-faced Rush made his on-screen acting debut as the Creighton Lon Chaney character. I forgot about this. The Creighton Chaney. Creighton Chaney. He made his on-screen debut as that character back when Rush was like 4 years old at the time. He was 4 years old. But he's in the Universal International Man's, what's it called? He was in what, Universal International's Man of a Thousand Faces. It was in the late 1950s. That was starring Cagney, James Cagney, who was like a silent film star. Uh, Lon Chaney, you know what I'm saying? That was from the Hunchback of Notre Dame and the Phantom of the Opera. As Crichton grows up, Rush is succeeded. Rush is succeeded by Ricky Sorensen, Robert Lydon, and finally Roger Smith, who at the end will embark on his own career as an actor and a starring turn in Wolfman, using the stage name Lon Chaney. The youngest appeared as Howie Pruitt on CBS Andy Griffith Show over 3 seasons from 1963 1965. I got to be in 8 episodes over about a 2.5 year period. But he said this in 2022 that it was just the best of the best. Let's move on. The youngster, the youngster appeared as Howie Pruitt on CBS, the Andy Griffith Show, by over 3 seasons from 1963 to 1965. He's like, I got to be in 8 episodes over about a 2.5 year period. That's what he said. But what he mean? What did he mean that I gotta be in 8 episodes over about 2.5 year period? Like what he said in 2022, like it was just the best of the best. I don't know. But let's go to 1964 for a minute. On the episode in 1964 called Barney's Physical, Rush had ad-libbed a line during rehearsal about Don Knotts' character hanging himself in the closet. He had blanked on what was in the script. Damn. And it made it onto the show. I repeat, and it made it On to the show. Dennis Eugene Rush was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on June 10th, 1951. When he was one, his father Jack brought the family to the city of Los Angeles and got a job as a film archivist at Universal. He got himself a job as a film archivist at Universal, and this is where it's been mentioned here. It says that if you were good, you got to go to the studio and have lunch with dad. It was kind of a big deal. But yeah, Rush had said this you know, like a year ago at the Mayberry I Love Lucy festival in Granville, Tennessee. While they were sitting at the what's it called here? While they were sitting at the lunch counter, a man taps my dad on the shoulder and says, "I'm looking for a little boy who played my son. I'm making a movie called Man of a Thousand Faces." That gentleman was James Cagney. Boy, when his father explained that Dennis wasn't an actor and had to go to school, boy, Cagney will reply and said this, "Trust me, let me tell you about Dennis Rush. His screen test involved riding a tricycle around a Christmas tree, and he would spend 6 months on this movie here, the movie. Dorothy Malone, who portrayed his mom, and Jim Backus, you know, who plays his uncle, and Rush managed to get the emotional. Yeah, he managing to get emotional on it in a scene that in which Crichton is told by his dad, uh, excuse me again, that he's going to be placed in an orphanage. Cagney said that this has all been make believe. Rush remembered in a 1989 interview with the Los Angeles Times. But how much fun Christmas can be in being with your folks and all that. Well, this little boy is never going to be what's this here? Well, this little boy is never going to see his mom or his dad again. No more Christmases, no more good food. He kept up he kept that up for a walk around the soundstage and had me in tears. We went right in and did the scene in 5 minutes. Whenever I had to cry from then on, I remember that. He said that he and Cagney exchanged Christmas cards every year before the Oscar winner died in March of 1986. Yeah, this was bad. Tragedies might have been bad now. Rush had also worked on the films like No Name on the Bullet and Follow Me Boys. On the episodes of The Millionaire Checkmate, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Perry Mason, The Lucy Show, Gunsmoke, My Favorite Martian, My Living Doll, and The Magical World of Disney. The Magical World of Disney, that is. Every month or so, you would do a number of things, and then 6 months would go by and you wouldn't do anything. He said that then you let me see this here. Then you get a call and go on an interview, and you might be with 20 kids, or you might be with 200 kids vying for the same job. Yeah, vying for the same job. After he outgrew his child roles on television, Rush joined the U.S. Marines, and when he finished his stint, he learned that his parents had spent all the money he earned as an actor. He said that he made as much as $500 a week. He graduated from Notre Dame High School, Notre Dame High School, and then San Diego State in 1977. In the late 1970s, he had a career in the hotel and restaurant business, and he was a frequent and popular guest at the Mayberry Lucy Fest. The Mayberry Lucy Fest. He was there. He was there like last month, and at the Mayberry Days convention, the Mayberry Days convention held each year in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Yeah, that's way in North Carolina. That's one of the towns. It's Mount Airy. It's mentioned on the post that on the Mayberry Days website, Dennis was an absolute joy and to be around, and one of the sweetest men you could ever meet. That's what. Let me go read this again. We rephrase. On the Mayberry Days website, it says that Dennis was an absolute joy. Yeah, Dennis was an absolute joy to be around and one of the sweetest men you could ever meet. It was always a pleasure to welcome him to Mayberry Days. Mayberry Days, where he shared smiles, stories, hugs and kindness with the fans from all over the world. And he leaves behind some people, including his siblings, Sally, Monica, Patrick, and Megan, and another brother who had to be Jack, who had died back in February. Sad. It was sad. It was so sad that he had to die. Man, that killed my chances, man. Like, what's with it? That killed my chances already. Like, what the hell happened to this guy? What the hell happened to this guy, man? Like, he was remembered so badly that he wanted to be on TV, something he wanted to do. Look at the other ones that died, folks. Andy Griffith cast deaths. These are list. This is a long list of people that have passed away. This is a little list of people that have passed away. Andy Griffith. He died on July the 3rd, 2012. Um, at the age of 86 from a heart attack. Don Knotts. He passed away on February February the 24th, 2006, at the age of 81 due to lung cancer. Yeah, Francis Babier, who had played as Aunt B. She died on December 6th, 1989. Yeah, it was months after Lucille Ball had passed away. Jim Neighbors. Yeah, the guy who plays Gomer Pyle, he died on late 2017 at the age of 87 from declining health. George Lindsay. Yeah, the Goober Pyle character. Yeah, he died on May 6th, 2012. He died before Andy Griffith. And Betty Lynn, an on-screen love interest for Don Knotts, had passed away in 2021. Other recurring and supporting cast members who have also passed, including actors who played Mayberry residents and guest stars through the main adult cast listed above represents the most iconic figures. The main people, the surviving cast members that were still alive is Ronald Howard, Clinton Howard, and Eleanor Donahue. Man, you gotta go tell, you gotta turn that music off. You gonna get me in trouble, man. You gotta see I'm doing a live show. Get me in trouble. They gonna slap a copyright on this video. You play that shit. I gotta find out if it was his actual name. I gotta find out if it was his actual name or not. Oh yeah, it's real. That's real. Up and down is real. It's real. They real as shit. This was real as shit. Man, yeah. Some people in my family needs to get jobs, man. Mm. Yeah, about Grayson Chrisley. I don't know what's up with Grayson Chrisley. He looks so different than what you've seen him on television. Yeah, the worst singers you don't see on history, but we see Michael Che. What's up with Michael Che? Let me go open up some skeletons. Hmm. Let me open up some fucking skeletons and shit. It's like George Clinton said, I got that dog in me. That just came from the song Atomic Dog. Mm, mm. Mm. It's too much to let go. Well, I don't know. I don't know what type of controversial skits do they have. Everything goes from between Kevin Hart being featured on a Saturday Night Live sketch, wearing a dress and some in a freaking wig. They got him coming out look like he was the Pope's daughter. What the fuck? It looks too controversial. They all went from this. They all went from this to the shit that happened with Kanye West. With Kanye West, that man was about to go perform on stage in New York for SNL. Then he got now so he got a problem with the cast members. Sure. Let me find who this cast member was. Who we had embarrassed. Not her. Oh fuck! I forgot all about it. Oh, Ron Garner. That's Ashley Garner. She played as Nancy Gribble on King of the Hill on the King of the Hill TV show. I got the wrong Gardner. Shit. I got the wrong fucking Gardner. SNL cast. Oh shit! It's the lady that got embarrassed. It's that woman who got embarrassed by Kanye. Go find the current female cast. Let me find the female cast member besides Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, and Leslie Jones. And Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig. Okay, where's that woman that Kanye had embarrassed on stage on SNL? Oh fuck. What? Yeah, I find all these people were. Oh yeah, Heidi Gardner. Yeah, this is the cast member that that Kanye had embarrassed. Miss Heidi Gardner, who was uh who was one of the regulars on Saturday Night Live. These are cast members that see it's there's a cast members that I'll find one of the cast members that let me find one of the cast members that yeah, this is one of the cast members that Kanye had embarrassed. Michael Che. Michael Che, who was doing the weekend update skits with Seth Meyers and Colin Jost. Why the hell did he just embarrass this man? It's like Kanye felt like he was bullied and saying that they're telling him why is he wearing the fucking hat that says "Make America Great Again"? Like, come on, why the hell you go bully this man? How the hell they go bully him for wearing a red cap that says "Make America Great Again"? Like he's supporting our president. It was so sad that the cast members of that show were embarrassed and suffering because of Mr. Kanye West. He talked about how he was bullied. Michael Che, in my opinion, he told Kanye, Mike had told Kanye that Michael had told Kanye that he was like a hero to them. He told it to them backstage that he was like a hero to them. Him and a few other cast members of that show. And all of a sudden, he was pissed at him. I'm gonna do another video and start with me watching that video of what could happen when the comedians had to cross the line with the rappers. And nothing else against these people, bro, because this is what they have done for a reason. This is not their fault. They've been made a complete uh they made a complete thing that everybody else want to see. Let me get to let me type let me see something about what happened with Kanye. This is what happened. This is the image that I had to show you. This picture this picture was already been shown. This picture was so shown. See this picture here, I gotta see what happened with this picture. Where is this picture? Oh, that's COVID-19, dude. See, he was standing right there alongside Kid Cudi. That's Kid Cudi, who was it's Kid Cudi who was there in New York on that night. So we gotta find out. I gotta find out what the hell happened there. Didn't shock me that much. See, he have his rant. I gotta find out where that rant is coming from. Let me go straight to the where is the image? See, I got one with Kanye. Where's Kanye? That's one thing they have. Listen, this picture they had to show me here is Kanye West. There's Kanye West, you know, the monologue is with him speaking on how he got bullied. And he was like pro Trump. It was like 2016, maybe. I don't know. A lot of people were right out there. They're all feeling embarrassed of him making his speech, his monologue, his pro Trump speech. And he's sporting that red MAGA hat. That red MAGA hat. People have been telling him, like, why is he wearing the hat? And look what happened to him. It's just a 1 minute speech. 1 minute of speech here is like a pro Trump speech. It's a speech that he did. It was like 1 minute and 33 seconds. All the people that he have embarrassed behind him is Colin Jost. Colin Jost, who was a comedian. How the hell he just embarrassed him though? They already distanced themselves from him during that weekend monologue that he just made about them on television. More things going with him being embarrassed, and that's why he got hated on by the fans in New York. Let me see what he you see. Dave Chappelle, he already knew about what's going on with Kanye. That's how people are like scared. They're scared of what he says here. When the backstage, Michael Che, who was a comedian, he was pissed at Kanye about his speech, his pro Donald Trump speech. But he got some other shit that they're showing me here. They got one picture of him. They got one picture of him. Wait, let me see this. The one person that he had embarrassed the most was Kyle Mooney. That's Kyle Mooney, who was one of the cast members of that show. He had embarrassed him. He embarrassed Kyle. He embarrassed Colin. He embarrassed Mike. He embarrassed the hell out of everyone. But he ain't embarrassed Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi was already with him, even though the fans booed him because of what he said on stage. The audience have already booed him. They just say get off the stage. It's like it's just like in Harlem, New York, the Apollo Theater. Even though they would have booed a person, even though because that person has terrible singing, even though he's not even good at what he do, they boo a person because that person is trash because that person sucks. Feel me? It's like the shit that happened with the Walter Latham comedy special with Steve Harvey. And one of the female cast members were already embarrassed by it, but it was all over the place. There was a pro-Trump rant nobody else even get to hear. If you find out when, we're going straight into let's go straight into let's go straight into let's go to Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac versus rappers versus the rappers. See, see this. See, I always seen this little video there. It's called 15 moments when the rappers got roasted by comedians. It was viewed like 168 uh point 6K views. This is from Hip Hop Chronicles. See, I explain to what happened here. See, he called out all the rappers about whatever raps they have. He calls out the rappers and shit like that. He calls them out. But we gotta go through. I'm gonna watch that video. When I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a live show based on me watching that video. Don't worry about nothing. It's not gonna hurt your feelings or do anything to you. Got my word on this. See, I'm not even worried about who fucking called my phone next. Too many assholes calling my phone and they left it fucking. They call me on voicemail and they harass me on voicemail. I don't know any of these fucking people on voicemail. Don't any of the motherfuckers. Motherfuckers on voicemail needs to stop fucking calling my phone. Leave me alone. Let me do my shit. I'm gonna watch my I'm gonna do a live show with me watching you know, the video that was from Hip Hop Chronicles. It's called Comedians. It's called Comedians versus the Rappers. Oh yeah. We're dedicating this live show to a good friend, uh, former child actor Dennis Rush. He had passed away on Saturday, May the 9th of this year. The same year Bobby Cox died. He was 74 years old. But he will always be the character that everybody loves. Always. All right. We're dedicating this to a man who played as one of the friends of O.P. Taylor, Dennis Rush. He's born on June 10th, 1951, and died on May the 9th, 2026. Rest in peace, Mr. Dennis Rush.